Book 127. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the Bounty Hunter 3, the man who defeated death. That's right, the Bounty Hunter 3, the man who defeated death. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in a land whose name I cannot properly pronounce, there existed a group of men who were defenders of the widows, the fatherless, and the poor. This group was a secret group, and no one knew much about them. All that was known was that if anyone in the land beyond the mountains violated the weak, these men would come to execute judgment. This group had existed for thousands of years, and the bond amongst these men was the bond of blood brothers. The leader of these men, who was one of my ancestors no less, spent almost every waking moment either training, meditating, or leading his men. He knew the methods of fighting which no other man knew, and he could perform his craft of magic like no other. For thousands of years, knowledge was passed down, and this man, along with the entire group, was quite invincible. One day, the leader's closest soldier came to him and told him of a technique he heard of that would allow a man to defeat death. The closest soldier then showed him a magic gesture and recited for him the words of power. He then said if he did that correctly, at the moment of death, he could defeat death and still live. The leader practiced the technique until he perfected it like only he could. Then, once he was sure that he could defeat death, the closest soldier surprised him and attacked him. As he lunged his sword at the heart of the leader instinctively performed the technique. As his heart was pierced, his spirit left his body, but it was bound by strong magic. His spirit then hovered over his body, and his spirit mirrored the technique. Then, just as the closest soldier claimed, his spirit returned to his body and his wound was healed. The closest soldier then laughed wickedly. "You have failed for my trap," he said. "You and your group killed my grandfather, but I knew that I could not kill you all. So, I have tricked you into calling someone who can indeed kill you all." Just then, a dark cloud rolled in, and a figure wearing all black and carrying a large sword stepped from it. "I am the bounty hunter," he proclaimed. "Who here has dared to cheat death? You must come with me." The resurrected leader gasped. "What have you done?" he asked in fear. "To be continued." And so, the morning motivation of today is the Bounty Hunter 3, the man who cheated death. May the one I'm speaking to hear my words with a pure heart and open mind. Remember to guard yourself from people who are not who they seem to be. The ones pretending to be friends while plotting your demise. The ones who will set you up to fail after you have helped them out in life. Many of us have been killed several times by several people in the course of our lives. We've felt spiritual death, emotional death, financial death, and mental death. And each time we have had to fight in order to go on. And here we stand, still waking up every single day and chasing our dreams and goals, facing the world boldly because we know we have already won. So today, hold your head up high and go out and do good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.